What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Madden 16 PS4. Do me a favor, take a moment, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, shutdown safety is my username. I don't always start videos with a still image, but I wanted to here. Because images mean so much to football fans, NFL fans. You know, think about some historical images. You know, Y.A. Tittle with his helmet off, bleeding. Johnny Unitas walking off Memorial Stadium for the last time. Dwight Clark with the catch. Situations like Kellen Winslow getting carried off the field. All these invoke memories. They tell a story of a struggle and a battle, a fight for every yard, a test of morale and determination and heart that ultimately left one person a victor and the other a loser. And I don't want to say that that needs to get depicted to the nth degree in a video game in a digital format on a simulated field with virtual players, but it should hold true to that legacy and that meaning, especially if we're talking about simulation football. So when you look at this image of Frank Gore dragging Davis in the end zone, barely crossing the plane of the field, it should at least have some semblance to actually being a realistic test of one player versus another, where skill or intelligence became the enduring factor in me going into the end zone. And in Madden, it just doesn't seem to work out that way, in spite of everything that football stands for. And if you're building simulation football, don't you have to take a lot of that into context? And the problems in this play are really so fundamental. I mean, first of all, this is not the gap that the play is designed to be ran through. Yet, because Davis cannot reach to slow my progress, there's no punishment for me going through the wrong gap. Instead, I just get escorted past him. His block gets released only once I'm past. Now, I will say, for what it's worth, up in front of me, Holmes does a great job at blocking at the second level, but this game becomes way too dependent on dice rolls rather than stick skills or football intelligence or the players that are involved. Because see, Jarrett has already lost this tackle. There's nothing I'm going to do that's going to regain his tackle for him. As a matter of fact, when he comes in, he simply falls, as if, you know, I don't really know other way to describe it, but these players almost get in porpoise-like positions. I mean, Jarrett basically turns into a dolphin and falls at my feet. Buster Skrine comes in, he's going to do nearly the same exact thing. When he makes contact with me, he is just going to fall. I mean, this is a porpoise-like position for a man to be in. The tragedy of football here is there's one running back. There's 4 immediate defenders in the vicinity. The other defenders have actually let up and running because they feel that the play is over and no longer pursue upfield, but that's a video that we've talked about before, and I really don't want to rehash it now. The fact that none of these players are able to actually make any type of progress in slowing me down and create what honestly would be remembered as a Marshawn Lynch-esque, one of the greatest runs you could see as a player breaks 4 tackles and goes in the end zone, means nothing to the history of me playing this game, because it's so easy replicatable. Because the tackling isn't fundamental, the players don't matter, and quite frankly, the game is just a series of animations that you're along to watch, I feel, rather than play. I'd love to know your opinions on this. I appreciate you sticking through another long video, and you know I'll be back in the week with more content.